Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. See, last class we discussed the examples based on differentiate one function with respect to another function. Now today I will take successive differentiation, and this one is very important, compulsory asked in the exam for 5 marks question. Examples are very important. Remember successive differentiation. First let me know what represent successive differentiation. See, we consider a function y equal to f of x. Consider a function y equal to f of x. Differentiate. What? Differentiate. We will get dy by dx is f dash of x. Here we have done only one times differentiation. Therefore we call it as first order derivative. Okay, it is called first order derivative of the function. Okay, and it is denoted by y dash, f dash of x, y1, d of y or dy by dx. These are the notation of the first order differentiation. Okay, next, again differentiate this function dy by dx with respect to x. We get, see, d by dx of dy by dx. What we get? D by dx of dy by dx. That is d by dx of f dash of x. Okay, d by dx means we get d2 y by dx square. Means d by dx, how many times we are doing the differentiation? 2 times. That's why we are writing d2 by dx square. And f dash will contain f double dash of x. Okay, we can represent. And it is denoted by, we can write, see, first time we are doing the differentiation y1, we can represent. Second time means y double dash, f double dash of x, y2 or d2y by dx square. Okay, this is second order derivative of the function. Again differentiate d2y by dx square, we get d by dx of d2y by dx square. Means we get it is, how many times we are doing the differentiation? 3 times. Therefore d cube by dx cube of 1. And we can represent this one as f double dash of x. Okay, continue this process up to n times. We get y to the power n, and that is equal to f to the power n of x or yn or d of ny or d to the power n of y by x to the power n. This is the representation notation of the nth order differentiation. In general, the process of differentiation, the same function again and again, the process of differentiation of the same function again and again is called successive differentiation. Is called successive differentiation. Okay, see, in your class in second PUC only up to second order derivative is there. Okay, I hope understand the theoretical part. Now we will take the example part. Find the second order derivative. Second order derivative of the following functions. We do one by one. Second order derivative means how many times we are doing the differentiation? 2 times. Okay. First example, first one, y equal to log x. Y equal to log x. Now we will do the differentiation. Differentiate y with respect to x dy by dx. Log x differential is 1 by x. Next, how many times mentioned it is? 2 times. Therefore, again we can do the differentiation. Again, differentiate y with respect to x. Again, differentiate y with respect to x. d2y by dx square. Okay, and this is d by dx of 1 by x. That is d2y by dx square. Differentiation of 1 by x. See, we know that d by dx of x to the power n is n x to the power n minus 1. d by dx of 1 by x means it is differentiation of x to the power minus 1 means n is minus 1 x to the power minus 1 minus we get minus 1 x to the power minus 2. We can write minus 1 by x squared. Okay, means differentiation of 1 by x squared is minus 1 by x squared. We have done so many examples based on that. Okay. Next, y is equal to cos of log of x. Y is equal to cos of log of x. Means it is function of a function. First we do the differentiation. Differentiate y with respect to x. We can write dy by dx. It is function of function. First differentiation is cos. Cos differentiation is minus sign, and inside function as it is we are writing. First differentiation is cos differentiation is minus sign, log we are writing as it is, then function of function d by dx of log x. You understand? Next, dy by dx can also be written as y1 because already I explained minus sign log x. And diffraction of log x is 1 by x. Diffraction of log x is 1 by x. And take this x in the left hand side. We get x into y1 is minus sign log x. Okay. Next. This is what we got here. Differentiation dy by dx. Next, again differentiate y with respect to x. Again differentiate y with respect to x. See, this is u and this is v, means it is a product of two functions. And we know that product of two function, one function we are writing as it is, do the differentiation of second function, and second function as it is, do the differentiation of first function. Therefore, we can write this x into d by dx of y1 plus y1 as it is d by dx of x. and minus sign log x. Minus as it is, again it is function of function cos log x, and I will write directly log x differentiation is 1 by x. Instead of writing this, I am writing directly. Okay, next x as it is. See, we know the differentiation of y1. Y1 we are writing y2. Instead of d2y by dx square, we can also write x1 plus y1. Differentiation of x is 1 is minus cos log x divided by, okay, and take this x in the left hand side, we get x into xy2 plus y1 is minus cos log x. Okay, and next multiply, we get x square y2 plus xy1 minus, see, cos log x represent what? 1. We have to substitute. We get the answer x square y2 plus xy1 plus y equal to 0. Okay, we are using the form of second order derivative of the function. Next, 2 examples I will give homework. One example is y is equal to sine of log x, the same procedure we are applying. And second example is y is equal to log of log x. Please try to solve these 2 examples. Okay. We will take next example. Y is equal to tan x. Y is equal to tan x. Do the differentiation. Differentiate y with respect to x. We get dy by dx. Tan differentiation is secant square x. Tan differentiation is secant square x. Next, again differentiate y with respect to x. Means we can write d2y by dx square. See, d2y by dx square or y2 both are similar. dy by dx or y1 both are similar. That is symbolic representation. And this is x square. Right? And this is x square. X square differentiation is what? X square. Function of function. It is x square. X square differentiation is 2x. Therefore, we can write 2 sec x. 2 sec x into d by dx of sec x. Function of function. Or else you can write it directly, no problem. 2 sec x. And sec x differentiation is sec x tan x. Okay, means we can write 2 sec x is secant square x into tan x. This is how we can calculate. We will take next example. Next example is if x is equal to a theta plus sin theta, okay, and y is equal to a 1 plus cos theta. Find the second order derivative. Solution. See, this is in the form of parametric functions. As we know, in parametric function, we are doing the differentiation x with respect to theta, y with respect to theta. Later onwards, we can convert this one is in the form of dy by dx. And we know that dy by dx, right? We know that dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Okay, then we get the first order. Once we know the first order, we can calculate the second order function. Okay, do the differentiate, given differentiate x with respect to theta dx by d theta. A as it is theta, theta nothing but x differential is 1, actually theta differential 1. Sin theta differential is cos theta. Okay, next differentiate y with respect to theta dy by d theta. A 1 constant differential is 0, and cos theta differential is minus sin theta. Plus into minus, therefore we can write it minus a. Next, we know that dy by dx, we have to calculate dy by dx. Dy by dx is dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. That is minus a sin theta divided by a 1 plus cos. A cancel, we get minus sin theta can be done as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 divided by 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 1 cos get cancelled, left minus sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. We get minus tan theta by 2. This is what dy by dx. We calculated dy by dx. But here mentioned not dy by dx. We have to calculate here second order derivative of the function, that is d2y by dx. Wait. Next, see what is we calculated dy by dx is minus tan theta by. Next step is do the differentiation. Again, differentiate y with respect to x. Okay, then we get it is d2y by dx square is d by dx of minus tan theta by minus tan theta by 2. See, inside it is function of theta, but it is given in terms of x. Therefore, we have to manipulate this one is in the form of, just concentrate, I will tell you, d by d theta. What? D by d theta of minus tan theta by 2 into d theta by dx. Into d theta by dx. Cancel these two. We get what it is? D by dx. Therefore, inside it is function of theta. Because of that one, we are adjusting, dividing and multiplying by d theta. We get d by d theta of minus tan theta by 2 into d theta by dx. If we cancel, we get d by dx. And next, see, tan theta by 2 is there. Tan differential is what? Secant square. Therefore, we can write minus secant square theta by 2 but it is function of function theta by 2. Theta by 2 differential is what? A half constant as it is theta. Theta differential is 1. 1 into 1 will get 1. Next, we know that dx by d theta already we calculated. Dx by d theta, that is a into 1 plus cos theta. Okay, already we calculated dx by d theta is a into 1 plus cos theta. Means we can get it is a 1 plus cos theta means 2 cos square theta by 2. Okay, this is dx by d theta. D theta by dx reverse form is correct. Reverse form. Reverse form means it is 1 by 2a cos square theta by 2. Therefore, this can be written as 1 by 2a cos square theta by 2. How? I explained after here. Next, d2y by dx square is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4 into a, means minus 1 by 4a second square theta by 2, 1 by cos square, 1 by cos square is second square theta by 2, means we will get it is minus 1 by 4a second square means we will get sec to the power 4 theta by 2. Okay, in this way you can calculate the example. I hope understand. See, up to this no problem at all. Suppose we do the differentiation with respect to x, we will get d by dx of tan theta. But inside it is a function of theta. Therefore, we have to manipulate, divide by theta and multiply d theta. Cancel, we will get again d by dx. Did you understand? And d by d theta is second square theta by 2. Theta by 2 differential is half. And see, already we calculated dx by d theta, that is a into 1 plus cos theta. A 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. D theta by dx will get 1 by 2a cos square theta by 2. Okay, substitute will get this is the answer. Suppose this is given in the exam, in such type of examples are compulsory after the exam or 5 marks question. Suppose it they mention. Okay.